let me ask you some questions about the border patrol stuff. You had flown Texas, Arizona, California, New Mexico. When you were flying that border, were there, especially in this day and age? Trump just got elected. We've got a lot of border stuff going on right now. In terms of the states, did you ever notice, was one state better than the other at, or they was all pretty porous in terms of the border?
Oh yeah, they were all porous except yeah. Even the wall that is there in California,
Hmm.
yeah, that's porous. The little bit of the wall that's there in Yuma,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, they just go around that a couple miles up the road. Um, Nogales, that is also just uh, the wall is only maybe a mile or two on each side of the port of entries, POEs.
Hmm.
Other than that, no, there is nothing. There is nothing.
But you did say that you did notice where the wall was. It made a difference.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. 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 Caveats.
Okay.
Um, Texas, the reason we don't have a wall, well, we do, but the river, that's a natural wall.
Okay.
But they got to cross that like it's nobody's business. And so the wall that was there, that's been there for a while, and that Trump even built also, was about anywhere from, it was the levee, the flood control levee from the river. So it
Hmm.
could be anywhere from 100 feet to a mile from the river, and it's a great big steel wall. I mean, just a steel girders with only permanent entry points and stuff like that. But they still get around that, and that could be anything from they have to leave the gates open for the landowners on the it's still our side, but on the river side of those walls to do their crops, whether it's sugarcane, corn, or whatever it happens to be. They still have to have access 24/7. Other than that, you have to. The border patrol agent has to go out there and unlock the gate and let the guy in. Just so they leave them open at certain times, and the illegals know that. They wait, and as soon as the gates open, they let everybody get in and all that, and then they make their way right through the wall, or right through that gate.
But can you explain to the audience? We talked about this before we started recording as well. In all your times that you flew, the least amount of people that
Oh
you ever saw coming across, explain that to the audience.
yes, that 21 years I did border patrol support off and on. The only time, absolutely the only time that border was ever in under any kind of control was when Trump got in office. After that first week, it stopped. Everybody stopped coming across the border. Um, it was then in, like I said, 2016, the last Sunday in May, that evening. Uh, that was the last time I went down the border. It was only to Falfurrias, but and that was just to break up a gaming illegal gaming facility there in the whole town of Falfurrias. 400 agents. We arrested the entire town of Falfurrias, Texas, and but after that, I did not go down the border again for that next 3.5, 4 years. Yeah, and it picked right back up when Biden got in office. I mean, it just with a vengeance, it kicked back up.
Because they just knew, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, they were waiting. They were waiting.